Hey everyone, welcome back to Theodd1sout, where today the Theodd1sout has decided to ruffle a few feathers, and yeah, his community is not very happy with him at all. So for those of you that don't know, I'll give you a quick synopsis. The Theodd1sout is this super wholesome animation YouTuber. He's been doing it for years. He gets loads and loads of views, and he makes these really high quality animations, but sort of just in a commentary style about the kind of stuff that he cares about, the stuff that he notices. And recently, he made this video, My Thoughts on Reality Shifting, which is a pretty heavy title if you've never heard of reality shifting before. I hadn't until today, and after watching this video, I kind of have a better idea of what it is, but I have just looked into it a little bit. So again, I'll give you a little explanation just so everybody's on the same page. So basically, the way this video describes it and the way that it's described by most people is it's people trying to put themselves into a different reality, either in their own head or physically. Physically, obviously, that's never gonna happen. Like, I don't need to explain to you why regular human beings on this planet aren't gonna go into a different reality, but there are a lot of people who feel like they experience this because they teach themselves how to lucid dream. Now, if you don't know what lucid dreaming is, it's basically where when you're in a dream, when you're dreaming, which I'm sure you know what that is, you make sure you know you're in a dream. And what that does is it gives you control over what happens in your dream, and you can very quickly see how this turns into kids calling it reality shifting and thinking that they're in a different reality. And of course, with something that's a bit sort of outlandish and wacky like this, it is huge on TikTok. That's actually one of the places where I saw it quite a lot and just sort of ignored it. There's a lot of people who are part of a reality shifting community, quote unquote, I guess, and it's a lot of people who seem to just enjoy lucid dreaming, want to get other people involved, want to get other people to be a part of it, which, you know what, I can't even hate. Fair enough, you do your thing. As long as you're not hurting anybody, I'm not going to get involved, I'm not going to hate. Just don't pretend that you are actually in a different reality. You are not in Hogwarts, you are at home in your bed. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, here is the My Thoughts on Reality Shifting video. And as you can see, it is not his most popular video by looking at the like-dislike ratio. 31,000 dislikes is enough for you to notice, and if you scroll down to the comments, at the time of recording, this video has over 160,000 comments, which might not seem like a lot, but when you consider that this other video, which has almost 2 million more views, has just over 86,000 comments, you can start to see this kind of ruffled a few feathers. People weren't too happy with James, with the Theodd1sout in this video. So what were the kind of intellectuals bringing to the table? What were these people who know more than this guy telling him about reality shifting? Well, as you can imagine, it's children on the internet, so most of it is just tripe. I mean, when you go for something as ridiculous as quote-unquote reality shifting, you know that the only people you're going to upset are either going to be incredibly gullible people or children. And given the fact that he is a YouTube animator, I think children is exactly who he's being pushed to. So let's have a look at some of the comments that I saw on this video this morning that honestly just kind of gave me a good laugh. So this first comment is probably the most reasonable response. I believe that there is alternate realities and that there are ones that make fictional worlds real, but I really believe in reality shifting. The concept seems cool though. I'm going to assume what they meant to say is I don't really believe in reality shifting, but you know what? Fair enough. If you just believe that they exist and that they exist somewhere, then I can't even hate that. Like, maybe they do. We don't know that they don't, but what we do know is that kids sitting at home on their bed aren't going there. That is what we know for certain. And this person seems to have a pretty balanced view of it. I think there's alternate realities, and you know, that does make sense with some other theories. Now, let's get on to the idiots. Here we have somebody with a gacha avatar with probably the most reasonable balanced response to this video that you can imagine. They really tore him down. They ripped him a new one. They let him know what they thought. This video is just gay. And given the gacha avatar, I'm going to assume that that's not even an insult. I'm going to assume that they think, yeah, this is good. I like this video. But they do have 3 likes and 5 replies. So the general consensus is, no, this person is wrong. This video is not just gay. I mean, you can tell that it's just some really angry kids sitting at home on their mum's iPad like, yeah, this video is gay. I hate you, the Theodd1sout, for calling me a child. And up next we have the we have the expert. It's annoying me that he didn't do enough research first. What sort of research is he supposed to do? I tried to do research before I made this video. You know, I'll be honest right now, I genuinely tried to research this for this video, but there is nothing out there. It is lucid dreaming. Like, it's just kids on TikTok who get shown TikToks and they're like, oh, this is how I do this, and it's called reality shifting, and then I'm somewhere else. No, like, just admit that it's lucid dreaming. There's nothing wrong with lucid dreaming as well. Just do it, just do that. But he didn't do enough research. What research is there to do? This reality shifting, I feel like, has only existed in the past like 6 months, so you can only do that much research, really. Anyway, yeah, this person, I want to know what research they've done. I want to know if they've got like a 12-page thesis sitting at home about reality shifting and they can just quote any page of it and they can win any argument. That would convince me that it's real. And then this person with the word feral in their name, which is already a bad start, says, this video is full of misinfo and complete rudeness to like an entire community. Thanks, James. An entire community of children that has existed 6 months, you're really offending them. I mean, all he said is that you're not going to another reality. He didn't say anything like really outrageous. You know, he just said that maybe you should stay on top of this. Maybe you shouldn't delve too deep into this, given that you know, are young, impressionable people. But no, this feral person really upset about this. I want to go into my alternate reality where I am a wolf. And you know what? If that's your escapism, you do you. Just do it by yourself and don't tell anybody else about it. And then we have, I think, the most heartfelt comment so far. How are we in danger? I feel sorry for people who don't shift because they don't get to experience the things we do. That's right, you don't get to experience dreaming, guys. You wouldn't understand it. Has this kid like just discovered that when you close your eyes, you fall asleep, and sometimes when you're asleep, you dream of things? I feel like this is where they're coming from here. It seems so weird the way that they've phrased it, like they're so much better than you because, yeah, I can go to the Harry Potter universe when I go to sleep. What about you? Like, no, just, you know, like I say, do your thing, but don't pretend that you are having a better life than everybody else because you sleep differently. But then that same person kind of completely invalidated themselves in their next comment saying, waiting for him to do a video now on how manifestation is fake. And if you don't know what manifestation is, then you are a very lucky person. I assume you do not have TikTok downloaded. It is another thing that is fake. They are right. It is fake. If you are really like this sold on manifestation and reality shifting, I have some bad news for you. I think you need to put your phone down, uninstall TikTok. You know, it really can't be healthy for you. And then you know what? It wouldn't be a YouTube comment section without the classic, bro, the COVID vaccine just don't work, my guy. Frick you on. Of course there's an anti-vaxxer. You know what? I'm not even going to blur this guy's username. Thank you, Unit, for coming in, because that just makes it so much funnier. It makes me think that he's like some 6'5", like super jacked guy called Unit being like, bro, the COVID vaccine's fake. Why would you take the COVID vaccine? And he's just dropping it in this comment section. Like everybody else is like, is reality shifting real? Is lucid dreaming real? And he's like, bro, you seriously think the COVID vaccine's real? Like, get over yourself. Like, this guy must just be sent by someone else to just say this everywhere. And thankfully, he did get a few replies letting him know that it is real, but I don't think that's going to change Unit's mind. He is set in his ways. And then I think we have the epitome of all the sort of hate that he gets. Kind of ties into the second comment. You have signs of gayness, but you prop not. He literally has a girlfriend. I know. What? I'm so confused by this interaction. Like, does this first person watch regularly? Does this first person like know his mannerisms? Hence why they were like, oh, you have signs of gayness. And I mean, why would you hear that he has a girlfriend and then not just go, oh yeah, my bad, he's very clearly not gay? Like, why would you follow through with this? I don't know. This person, I feel like they just want him to be gay. That's kind of a weird trend online as well between younger people, but you know what? That's not what this video is about. Let's not get into that. And then finally, we have probably the most sensible and well-balanced kid in this comment section. In short explanation, shifting is just lucid dreaming. Exactly. and there is nothing wrong with that. If you want to lucid dream, if that is how you want to escape the world, you know what? I don't know a lot about it, so make sure you do your research. Like that other person said, make sure you actually do your research. Make sure you know what you're doing and what you're doing is safe, and do it. Go ahead, but don't tell people that it's reality shifting, and don't tell people that they're missing out on this amazing thing because it's your form of escapism. Like, just do your thing. I don't understand why whenever you do something online, everybody has to know about it and everybody has to be a part of it. Like, nobody's hating on you for doing it. People are hating on you for going out of the way and being like, I met Harry Potter last night. I lucid dreamed my way into Hogwarts. Like, no, you didn't. Just admit that you didn't and stop pretending to be something that you're not. Anyway, that pretty much wraps it up for today's video. I just thought this whole situation was kind of silly that the Odd1sout was getting so much hate until I realized that it was from TikTok kids, so it doesn't matter. He doesn't care. If you made it all the way to this part of the video, comment dreaming. Comment dreaming just down below so I know you made it all the way, because not a lot of people make it all the way to the end of my videos. I know, it's surprising, but yeah, leave a comment if you enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, because it helps me out more than you would know. Subscribe if you are not already, because I mean, you watched all the way to the end of this video. You must enjoy these videos. They're going to be coming out more and more, so you don't want to miss out on them. And click a video on screen if you enjoyed it, or a playlist on screen. Click one of those on screen right now if you want to see more of my Minecraft parkour and hear more of my voice, because that's all you're going to see on my channel. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.